Hello students, welcome to my channel Hans Commerce Tutorial for the lectures on commerce, accounts, finance and management. My suggestion to you, before watching the video, please go to the description below my video. You'll find a link there. Take a printout of the problems given in the link and keep it ready before watching the video so that you can be able to understand the problem, the solution and the explanation to get the maximum benefit from the lectures. Thank you. Hello students. Now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 9. Take out the 9th problem. I'm reading out the problem. See carefully. Understanding the problem is more important. From the following receipts and payments account of Ideal Cricket Club and the subjoined information, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st December 2005 and balance sheet as on that date. Exactly similar, we have to make the income and expenditure account and balance sheet for the year ended 31st December 2005. Now receipts and payments account is given. Now first of all, opening balance, debit side receipts and payments account, debit side opening cash balance. To balance on 1/1/2005, beginning of the year, cash in hand 352, current account with bank 3728, fixed deposit with bank at 7% per annum 3000. So three balances are given. Opening balances are three. The first is cash in hand, second balance in current account, and third one balance in fixed deposit account, FD account. So ये तीनों opening balances. Then membership subscription. So subscription received are 4000. In bracket it is giving including 600 for 2004. ये जो 4000 रुपीज सब्सक्रिप्शन रिसीव करें, इसमें 600 रुपीज लास्ट ईयर के है 2004 के माइनस कर देंगे. दैट मीन्स आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शंस आर देयर फॉर लास्ट ईयर 2004. 2004 में 600 रुपीज सब्सक्रिप्शन आउटस्टैंडिंग थे, करंट ईयर रिसीव कर लिए, तो वो 3000 रुपीज में से 4000 रुपीज में से माइनस 600 लास्ट ईयर के सब्सक्रिप्शन को माइनस कर देंगे. Entrance fees 275, donations 501, interest on fixed deposit up to 30th June 2005 105. ये interest on fixed deposit is a recurring income, revenue income. So we have received 105 rupees up to 30th June 2005. We are closing the accounts on 31st December 2005. According to accrual system of accounting, all the income of the current year should be taken, whether received or not received. When we have earned the income, we should take into account whether received or not received immaterial. तो 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट रिसीव करे 105, बाकी के 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट रिसीव नहीं करे तो दैट इज कॉल्ड अक्रूड इंटरेस्ट ऑन एफडी, दैट विल add. तो फर्स्ट 6 मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट कितना हुआ 105 है. फर्स्ट 6 मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट जनवरी से लेकर 30th जून तक 105 है. तो फिर 1 जुलाई से लेकर 31 दिसंबर तक फिर 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट 105 ही रहेगा. तो इंटरेस्ट रिसीव्ड 105 प्लस अक्रूड इंटरेस्ट 105, टोटल 210. 210 is the total interest for 1 year that we should take in income. Now by match expenses, revenue expenditure, salaries revenue expenditure, purchase of postage stamp, this is also a revenue expenditure. Then maintenance of ground revenue expenditure, printing and stationery conveyance both are revenue. Purchase of cricket equipment, this is an asset, capital expenditure है, ये बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा, लेकिन इसके ऊपर अगर डेप्रिसिएशन है तो द डेप्रिसिएशन विल टेक इन इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर. सन्ड्री एक्सपेंसेस इज अ रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर. इन्वेस्टमेंट इन नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट, तो इन्वेस्टमेंट इज अ कैपिटल एसेट, सो इट विल गो टू बैलेंस शीट. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट इन नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट विल गो टू बैलेंस शीट एसेट साइड. Then closing balance on 31st December 2005, cash in hand 280, current account with bank 1302 and fixed deposit with bank 3000. ये तीनों closing bank balance है, ये तीनों को बैलेंस शीट के एसेट साइड पर लेंगे. Now adjustment, salary outstanding salary will be added to salary in income and expenditure account, and again outstanding salary will be shown on the liability side. The value of unused postage stamps is as follows. Unused postage stamps, simply we can call it as stock of stamps. The stock of postage stamps were there in the beginning and also stock of postage stamps at the end of the year. How much postage stamps purchased during the year? Payment side you can see purchase of postage stamps 105. 105 रुपए के पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स खरीदे, लेकिन पहले से कुछ स्टॉक में थे तो ओपनिंग स्टॉक में पोस्टेज स्टैम्प 75 थे, तो ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स विल बी एडेड, क्योंकि पहले के जो पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स है उसको पहले यूज करेंगे, तो 75 रुपीज ओपनिंग पोस्टेज स्टैम्प वी विल एड अप एंड एंड ऑफ द ईयर 31 दिसंबर 2005 को पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स का स्टॉक है 90,000. तो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन पोस्टेज स्टैम्प? टेक द अमाउंट ऑफ पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स परचेज्ड, टू दिस एड ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैम्प्स एंड डिडक्ट क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैम्प्स. ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैम्प्स को ऐड करेंगे, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैम्प्स को माइनस करेंगे, विल गेट द एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन पोस्टेज स्टैम्प्स. देन the stock of cricket equipment on 31st December 2005 is 321. The stock of cricket equipment on 31st December 2005 is 321. So actually, how much sports equipment purchased during the year? 972. There was no sports equipment coming from the last year. बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर में कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट नहीं था. ड्यूरिंग द ईयर स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट परचेस करें 972 का, और एंड ऑफ द ईयर पे ये स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट का वैल्यू रह गया 321. तो बाकी का क्या हो गया? डेप्रिसिएशन. तो 972 माइनस 321, दैट इज द डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट. द अरियर्स ऑफ सब्सक्रिप्शन फॉर 2005, द अरियर्स ऑफ मेंबरशिप सब्सक्रिप्शन फॉर 2005 अमाउंटेड टू 800. Arrears का मतलब outstanding. The outstanding subscription at the end of current year is 800. This will add up. Opening outstanding will be added up. तो outstanding subscription at the end of the year 800 add करेंगे और outstanding subscription at the beginning of the year को minus कर देंगे. All arrears for 2004 were received during the year 2005. Last year के जितने भी outstanding थे पूरे receive कर लिए. According to the bylaws of the club, donations and entrance fees are required to be credited to general fund. यानी donations और entrance fees को general fund को लेकर जाओ बोल रहा. General fund का मतलब capital fund. That means these entrance fees and donations should not be taken in income and expenditure account. It should not be treated as revenue income. It will be added to general fund or capital fund. So directly we add up to capital fund. That's all. So again, before making the income and expenditure account and balance sheet, we need the capital fund at the beginning of the year. That is not given in the problem. So we make the opening balance sheet to find out the capital fund at the beginning of the year. See, balance sheet as on 31st December 2004. So last year का closing balance. Last year का closing balance sheet. Now this year के लिए opening हो जाएगा. Last year का closing, current year's opening. So now assets, cash in hand, current account with bank, fixed deposit with bank at 7% per annum. These three amount you can get from receipts and payments account debit side. First item, debit side, receipts and payments account. To balance brought down. These are the opening, cash balance, bank balance. Now outstanding subscription. It is given that 700 rupees subscription are for the last year 2004. So 600 rupees are the subscription outstanding for the last year. So last year के outstanding subscription 600. Similarly, stock of postage stamps. It is given in adjustment. Stock of postage stamps on 31st December 2004 is 75. So we have taken all the items given for the last year. लास्ट ईयर के जितने भी आइटम्स थे सब ले लिए, तो टोटल 6765, एंड दिस विल द बैलेंसिंग फिगर ऑन द लायबिलिटी साइड, एंड दैट इज द कैपिटल फंड. तो कैपिटल फंड बैलेंसिंग फिगर 6765. This is not given in the problem. By making the opening balance sheet, we come to know there is a capital fund of 6765. This will be taken in the current year's balance sheet. Without this, we cannot be able to complete current year's balance sheet. Now we'll come to the income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account of Ideal Cricket Club for the year ending 31st December. By subscription received 4,000. Subscription received 4,000, given in the problem. From this subscription, last year outstanding will be deducted and current year's outstanding will be added. तो लास्ट ईयर के आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन 600 थे, यहां पर देख सकते हैं. तो लेस आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन ऑफ लास्ट ईयर 600 subtracted and current year's outstanding subscription given in the adjustment 800 rupees. Add up 4,200 total subscription income. उसी तरह interest on fixed deposit. Just now I have given the explanation. It is given that interest on fixed deposit was received up to 30th June 2005. So after 30th June 2005, interest is not received. We are closing the accounts on 31st December. तो पहले 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट आ गया, बाकी के 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट अक्रूड हो गया, नहीं आया. तो इट विल अपीयर ट्वाइस. ये अक्रूड इंटरेस्ट जो है, ये रिसीव्ड इंटरेस्ट 105 है, इंटरेस्ट अक्रूड 105, टोटल इनकम इज 210. लेकिन ये 105 जो इंटरेस्ट अक्रूड है, अगेन इट विल बी शोन ऑन द एसेट साइड. इट्स एन एसेट. Is the interest receivable. So this 105 will again be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. Now, over. Incomes are only two, subscription and interest from FD. Now, expenditure. Salary is paid 1100 given on the payment side and outstanding salary is given in the problem 100. So add up 100. So it will become 1200. Match expenses 1324. Postage stamps purchased. I have given the explanation. परचेज ऑफ पोस्टेज स्टैंप्स में ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैंप्स को ऐड करेंगे, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ स्टैंप्स को माइनस करेंगे. यूज नहीं हुआ, परचेज कर लिया लेकिन यूज नहीं हुआ. जितना कंज्यूम हुआ उतना ही लेना है. जितने कंज्यूम हुए पोस्टेज स्टैंप्स उतना ही लेंगे. तो खरीदे थे 105 और शुरू में बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर स्टैंप्स ऑन हैंड 75 थे, ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऐड कर देंगे, 180 हो गया. उसमें से एंड ऑफ द ईयर में बचे हुए क्लोजिंग स्टैंप्स कितने हैं, 90 रुपीस के अभी बचे हुए, यूज नहीं हुए. तो जितने यूज हुए उतना ही लेना है. तो 180 minus 90 रुपीस इज द कंजम्पशन ऑफ पोस्टेज स्टैंप्स, यूसेज ऑफ पोस्टेज स्टैंप्स. देन मेंटेनेंस ऑफ ग्राउंड सेम वैल्यू, प्रिंटिंग एंड स्टेशनरी सेम, कन्वेयंस सेम, नो डिफरेंस, सन्डरी एक्सपेंसेस सेम. डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट. देयर इज नो क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर. शुरू में कोई क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट नहीं था. ड्यूरिंग द ईयर देयर इज परचेज ऑफ क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट फॉर 972. यू कैन सी द पेमेंट साइड. पेमेंट साइड पे क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट परचेज 972 और एडजस्टमेंट में दे रहा एंड ऑफ द ईयर द वैल्यू ऑफ क्रिकेट स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट इज 321. खरीदे 972 में, लेकिन जब साल खत्म हो रहा तो उसका वैल्यू रह गया खाली 321 का. तो बाकी का क्या हो गया, डिप्रिशिएट हो गया. तो माइनस कर देंगे 972 minus 321, 651 is the depreciation. Again you calculate separately the total of debit side and credit side. You will find debit side is more. Expenditure ज्यादा है, income कम है, लॉस हो रहा, डेफिसिट हो रहा. तो डेबिट साइड का टोटल you will get 4,553. From 4,553 subtract 4,200 and 210. ये दोनों को माइनस कर दो, you will get 143. This is the excess of expenditure over income or deficit. It is called deficit, 143. This deficit will be deducted from capital fund in the balance sheet. Over. Income and expenditure account over. Now we'll come to the balance sheet. Balance sheet of Ideal Cricket Club as on 31st December 2005. First we'll see the asset side. Asset side में 3 cash balance है. Cash in hand, cash in bank, current account with bank and fixed deposit with bank. तो in the problem receipts and payments account is given. तो last item payment side पे आखिरी item by balance carried down. तो वो balance carried down में आपको cash in hand मिल जाएगा, balance with current account and balance with fixed deposit. Those three amounts, cash in hand are 280, current account with bank 1302, fixed deposit 3000. This is given in receipts and payments account. Now we'll take outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription at the end of the year is 800. यहाँ पर है current year के outstanding 800. Stock of stamps, current year के stock of stamps 90 rupees है given in the adjustment. Interest on FD, just now I told you interest accrued on FD is 105. 105 रुपए इंटरेस्ट आने का है. That's an asset. क्रिकेट इक्विपमेंट परचेज करें 972 और डेप्रिसिएशन उसके ऊपर 651 यहाँ पर चार्ज किया. 651 is the depreciation. Subtract depreciation, the value of cricket equipment is 321. Last one, investment in national savings certificate. On the payment side, receipts and payments account jo problem hai diya. Payment side you can see purchase of national savings certificate, that is an investment asset. We have taken all the assets. Now liability side, capital fund, we have already calculated opening capital fund 6765. From this 6765 first we deduct deficit. 143 deficit, surplus रहा तो add करेंगे, deficit रहा तो minus करेंगे, minus कर दिए 6622. Now it is given in the problem that according to the bylaws of the club, the donation and entrance fees should be credited to general fund. It is given in the bottom. अगर ये नहीं देता तो we would have taken entrance fees and donations here in income. Income में ले लेते थे. लेकिन problem is specifically given that it should be credited to general fund. That's why I have added it to capital fund. So donations 501 of entrance fees 275 I have added to capital fund 7398. Last one, outstanding salary. Outstanding salary we have added to salary, and again outstanding salary will be shown as a liability. Now the total on the liability side 7498, asset side 7498, balance sheet target. So this is the end of problem number 9. Come on students, now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 10. So see the 10th problem. The following is the receipts and payments account of Ashok Nagar Association for the year ending 31st December 2005. So we are given the receipts and payments account. So debit side, receipt side, you can see opening cash balance 3000. Beginning of the year cash balance 3000. Then entrance fees 5500. We treat it as revenue income. So income and expenditure account side, income side will take 5500. Subscription for 2004 3000, for 2005 85000, for 2006 advance 2000. Here subscriptions are separately given. How much subscription we have received for last year, how much received for current year, how much received for the next year. Last year 2004 tha, current year 2005, next year 2006. So separately it is given. तो 2004 के सब्सक्रिप्शन 2000 है, that means last year outstanding subscription are 2000, current year subscription received 85000 और next year के लिए जो received in advance है वो 2000. तो received in advance will go to balance sheet. Liability side, subscription received in advance. Now locker rent, this is also a revenue income side. Special subscription for dinner, this is also a revenue income side will take. Now expenditure, what are the revenue expenditure? See carefully. Rent, stationery, wages. Rent, stationery, wages, all these are revenue expenditure, will take under expenditure. Billiard table is an asset, so it will go to balance sheet. Then repairs is a revenue expenditure, interest is a revenue expenditure. Then furniture, books, fixed deposit. Furniture is an asset, it will go to balance sheet. Books are asset, again balance sheet. Fixed deposit, this is an investment, this will go to balance sheet. Dinner expenses, here revenue expenditure. Then closing cash balance is 8220. This is the closing cash, we'll take it in the closing balance sheet. Locker rent 300 related to 2004. So how much locker rent debited to receipts and payments account? 1600. So 1600 rupees locker rent receive करे. लेकिन वो 1600 में 300 are the locker rent of last year. यानी last year का कुछ outstanding locker rent था वो current year में receive करे. तो 1600 में से last year के locker rent minus कर देंगे. And rent of 2400 has been paid in advance. How much total rent paid? See the payment side, rent paid 14,400. So 14,400 rupees total rent paid, right? In that 14,400, 2,400 are paid in advance for the next year. So minus कर दो 2,400. और ये paid, rent paid in advance is an asset. It will be taken on the asset side. Then subscription 1600 rupees are unpaid for 2005. So current year के subscription outstanding is 1600. This will be added to subscription and again it will be shown on the asset side. Then from the above information, you are required to prepare an income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st December 2005 and a balance sheet as on that date. Just like the previous problem, we are required to make the income and expenditure account and balance sheet. But before that, first we have to calculate what is the capital fund at the beginning of the year. So this capital fund at the beginning of the year we can get by preparing a balance sheet of last year. Balance sheet of last year. So last year is 31st December 2004. So last year's balance sheet we are making. Why? To find out capital fund at the beginning of the year. This we require for our balance sheet. Right? So opening. The receipts and payments account, opening balance of cash. So debit side पे to balance brought down cash in hand 3000. That is the opening. तो last year का closing, current year का opening हो जाएगा. उसी तरह subscription outstanding. On receipt side, it is given that subscription for last year 2004 received is 2000. 2004 के 2000 रुपए सब्सक्रिप्शन रिसीव करे, तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि लास्ट ईयर ड्यू था. 2004 में आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन थे जो करंट ईयर में रिसीव करे, तो लास्ट ईयर तो ड्यू थे ना, तो आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्सक्रिप्शन 2000. आउटस्टैंडिंग लॉकर रेंट, it is given in the adjustment that 300 rupees locker rent is for last year 2004. Locker rent भी 300 रुपए last year के है, that is given in the adjustment. So locker rent I have taken 300. That's all. These are the items which are related to last year. So total of the assets are 5300. Now this 5300 I am taking as the balancing figure on the liability side, and that is the capital fund. So capital fund is not given. We have calculated capital fund by preparing opening balance sheet. Now we'll come to the income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account of Ashok Nagar Association for the year ended 31st December 2005. First we'll take income, subscriptions. So current year subscription will take. Separately, problem में receipts and payments account में separately दिया, अलग-अलग दे दिया 2004, 2005, 2006. So we have to take only for the current year 2005. So 2005 के subscription received 85,000. और 2005 के outstanding subscription in adjustment it is given 1600 rupees are due. Add कर देंगे 86,600 is the subscription income of the current year. Now locker rent. On receipt side, locker rent is given as 1600. In adjustment, it is saying that locker rent of 300 are of the last year 2004. इसीलिए यहाँ पर लिए थे locker rent 2004 का 300 rupees था. वो 300 rupees भी receive कर लिया current year में, निकाल दो उसको. It is not of current year. तो locker rent 1600 में से outstanding locker rent of last year 300 निकाल दिए. तो current year की income 1300 locker rent. Special subscription for dinner, directly we have taken revenue income. Entrance fees 5500. So these are the total incomes. Now expenditure. Rent paid 14,400. Payment side पे पहला rent paid 14,400 given, but in adjustment it is given that 2,400 rent is paid in advance. यानी आने वाला साल 2006 का rent 2005 में पे कर दिया advance में, निकाल दो उसको, because we need only current year's rent. तो इसको निकाल दिया 14,400 minus 2,400. तो 12,000 rupees is the rent of the current year. अब ये 2,400 जो एडवांस में पे कर दिए, प्रीपेड है, that will again appear on the asset side of the balance sheet. Balance sheet, asset side. Stationery. Next item is stationery directly as it is, wages as it is, repairs as it is, interest, dinner expense. There are no adjustment. All these are revenue expenditure. After taking all these items, we have to find out separately which side is more. Expenditure is more or income is more. In this problem, our income side is more. Credit side is more. The total of the credit side is 1,01,000. From 1,01,000 subtract, minus कर दो ये expenditure को. 12,000, 2,870, 9,800, 5,410, 6,200, 5,800. सब minus कर दो, balancing figure आ गया 58,920. This is the surplus. Excess of income over expenditure. Surplus. अब ये surplus को capital fund में add करेंगे balance sheet में. That's it. This is the income and expenditure account. Now I am coming to the balance sheet. Balance sheet of Ashok Nagar Association as on 31st December. Liability side, capital fund 5,300, we got it in the opening balance sheet. Opening balance sheet में आ गया capital fund 5,300. To this we add the surplus, we got it 58,920. Take the total. Subscription received in advance. आने वाला साल 2006 है. 2006 का subscription advance में receive कर लिया. Receipt side you can see separately it is given 2,000. 2,000. Now assets. Cash in hand. Receipts and payments account, last item, payment side. By balance carried down. Cash in hand is 8,220. Outstanding subscription of current year. Current year के outstanding subscription यहाँ पर है 1,600 रुपए, 1,600 rupees. Then bill year. अब payment side पे देखिए what are the assets purchased during the year. What are the assets purchased during the year? Billiard table purchased, furniture purchased, books purchased, and fixed deposit made, investment 10,000. Then rent paid in advance. Just now I told you advance rent, that's an asset, prepaid. That's all. We have taken all the items. We have taken all the items of assets and liabilities. The balance sheet is tallied 66,220. So far we have completed 10 problems. I have explained you in detail. If you watch carefully, with full concentration, with full focus, definitely you will enjoy learning this non-profit organizations. The problems are very, very simple. Every problem, one or two new points you will come across. Remaining all the points are similar. So after doing simply 2, 3, 4 problems, definitely you will be in a position to independently solve the problem. So provided you must watch the video till the end, remember. Don't skip in between. From knowledge point of view, watch the video. Your objective should not be very narrow, just to pass the examination. Examination, definitely we can be able to pass easily. But getting the degree is not the end of the matter. Ultimate matters your knowledge. So coolly watch the video till the end. And if you are satisfied, please share it in your group so that more and more students can be able to watch this video and gain the knowledge. And subscribe my channel. We'll continue this in the next video, the other problems.